And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gathering up all of our captains from both teams. They'll be meeting your officiating team out there tonight. Your officiating team consists of a referee, Ron Preston, the umpire, Craig Carlson, the line judge, Ryan Shirk, head linesman, Michael Ansira, and back judge, Walter Thurston. That's your officiating team for tonight, right here in the United Wireless Arena. Please put your hands together for our visiting team captains. Number 6, Trevor Pugh. Number 8, Derek Cooper. Number 80, Punchman Wayne. And number 99, Jonathan Hernandez. They will be meeting your captains for the Southwest Storm right out here. Please put your hands together for number 4, Deontay Griffin. Number 11, Torres Star Young. Number 23, Taylor Wright. And number 54, Jamal. I'm going to take that. Number 6, Devin Isidore. Enjoy our spot tonight. Thank you.
Arlington on the call for the course of the second half.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what do you think of those black jerseys they got going on out there? Now, when you have some of those in the merchandising area, if you're looking for very old black jerseys, there won't be an auction tonight. You can just go ahead and buy some of them down there. We're also going to have a 50-50 challenge where you see some folks walking around selling tickets. Make sure to place your tickets for that 50-50 challenge. Don't miss out, especially on those black jerseys on the 50-50 challenge. And don't miss out on putting your Southwest Kansas store. Tonight's game jerseys are sponsored by the Strong. During halftime, we'll have a boot scramble. And if your child wants to participate, please make sure that you head down to the Northwest Gate at the end of the second quarter. And then we will do some really great stuff. Now, tomorrow night, here in United Wireless, we bring you Bandit Soccer. So make sure you come out and support the Bandits here. And if you have a sport ticket, you can get in for just $10 tomorrow night at the Bandit Soccer right here in United Wireless Arena. Now, again, we got a special video. Check out the video screen.
In a city made famous by Longhorn cattle drives from Texas, tonight in Dodge City, Kansas, the Arlington, Texas Longhorns come to the Cowboy Capital to take on the Southwest Kansas Storm. Hello, everybody. This is Leon Lebo with you on the broadcast tonight as the Storm back home in a non-league matchup against Arlington. It has not been a good start for the Southwest Kansas Storm. They come into tonight's game winless at 0-2. They've been outscored in their 2 games by a combined total of 98-27. That includes a season-opening 30-12 loss at home against the Gillette Mustangs, and last week also at home, a 68-15 loss against the Omaha Beef. And in that game against Omaha, Storm had 7 turnovers, including 4 interceptions, 3 fumbles. The offense was shut out in the second half, recorded 0 first downs. And also on special teams, the Storm allowed 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. As a result, a lot of changes this past week. 5 players have been released, 5 new players signed, most notably at the quarterback position. Taj Thomas Tolbert, no longer a member of the team. The former starting quarterback released early in the week as a newcomer of the franchise. He just really never gelled on the field of his new teammates, throwing 8 interceptions in 2 games and completing just around 45% of his passes. So a new quarterback for the Storm tonight. Devlin Isidore will get the start for Southwest Kansas. He's 6'4", 204 pounds, played at Navarro Junior College. He's a native of Houston, where he was a star player at Eisenhower High School. Also had a short stint at North Texas. Longhorns of Arlington, again, an independent team, a development team. They've played last week against the Topeka, or a couple weeks ago against the Topeka Tropics, losing in that game 61-24. Longhorns won the coin toss. They deferred to the second half. So the Southwest Kansas Storm will be receiving the opening kickoff. Remember last week they fumbled the opening kickoff, and that just led to all kinds of bad things happening as they lost to Omaha in that drubbing 68-15. Trying to get some things changed here. A new quarterback, a couple other new players we'll talk about. I also got a kicker. Talk about him coming up when we see him, and that'll be Alberto Castaneda. He has joined the team. They didn't have a kicker. That was a problem, especially on kickoffs. As for the Arlington Longhorns, they'll be kicking off with Darian Crow, their kicker, from his own goal line. Again, the field 50 yards long, and it's going to be taken back there in the end zone by the Southwest Kansas Storm, and another bobbled ball in the opening kickoff and brought out across the 5-yard line, and lucky to get that much on the play. As for the Storm on the kickoff return, we'll see our first look here at the new quarterback. Again, Devlin Isidore. We also got Sean Kelly signed this week. So they got 2 quarterbacks on the roster for the first time this season. Kelly out of Missouri Southern. There's Isidore. Devlin Isidore, 6'4", 204 pounds. Threw for over 2,900 yards in his junior college career. Handoff up the middle and across the 50. That's Billy Regans. Billy Regans. Big hole up the middle. And a positive offensive play just like that. So Devlin Isidore, he just handed it off, but his first play for the brand new quarterback is a good one, as into Arlington territory the Storm goes down to the 17 or the 18-yard line. First down and 10 for the Storm. Interesting to see Devlin Isidore, how much they use him as far as, I guess, complicated plays, just getting him into the system. It's going to be another handout to Billy Regan's right side. Not much there this time as the Arlington defense. Longhorns wrapping up right there. Melvin Terry, 5'10", 275-pound defensive lineman out of Texas College. Nearly everybody on this roster is from the state of Texas, this Arlington team. And a lot of players from Texas College, which is located in Tyler, Texas. As that'll make it second down and 8, to pick up a 2 on the play. There's Brandon Vincent trying to, he also is the team's offensive coordinator as well as the head coach of Southwest Kansas. And it has been tough going for this offense in the first 2 games. Again, only 27 points. And a little sweep to the left side. And knocked down to around the 6-yard line. And that's another new player, Sheldon Augustine. They just signed him this week. He's out of Langston University. Played last year with the Frisco Fighters. 5'10", 180-pounder. And he gets the Storm a first down at the 7-yard line. So a good start this week for Southwest Kansas. First down and goal to go. Getting 5 new players on the roster. Devlin Isidore, Ethan Owens, Sheldon Augustine, who we just saw. Sean Kelly, the backup quarterback now. And Dalen Kafer, a defensive lineman. Little pitch out to the right side. Billy Regans looking for some room to run. Gets it down to about the 5-yard line. That'll bring up second down and goal to go for the Storm. These two teams played a year ago. Storm won that game. Again, non-league game as the Storm out to an 0-2 start in the CIF. Last week against the Omaha Beef, the offense, as we mentioned, no points, no first downs in that second half. And I don't know how many 4-and-outs they had deep in their own territory, but give you an indication, Omaha Beef only had the ball on offense for 23 minutes. And they scored 68 points. Here's Isidore keeping it himself, and he's brought down. Nice tackle there at the ankles. Saved the touchdown. So that's D. Clark, the defensive back for the Arlington Longhorns with the tackle. I'll bring up third down and goal to go. Again, the fake up the middle to Regans and kept it himself. A little zone read there, and Devlin Isidore into the huddle. Third down and goal to go at the 2-yard line. Storm have a couple chances to get the ball in. Hand off to Regan, and he's in to the end zone for the touchdown. Billy Regan's a 2-yard run, and he made that looked easy. It's wide open over there. And 6-0 Storm, and that is a good start. This team really needed this start tonight after the last 2 games, and Billy Regans gets it in and hands that ball up to a fan for a souvenir. Or did he? No, he kept it himself. He's going to find somebody else. So let's see what the Storm do here. If they're going to kick, as we've got the brand new kicker in to kick the extra point. And once again, that is Alberto Castaneda. And listed as number 19 on the roster, but he's number 20 on the field. And Alberto off to a good start. The first extra point, and the Storm on the scoreboard. 7-0 over Arlington with just under 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. We're back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City after this.
Officially, summer starts on June 21st. Unofficially, it's when flip-flops satisfy the dress code. When any pool makes a great pool party. When the water park opens in your backyard. When a single serving means 2 dogs. And when air conditioning is free with every purchase. The best things in summer are unofficial. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
Southwest Kansas Storm now at 7-0. A great start as they drove 43 yards on their opening drive, capped off by Billy Regan's 2-yard touchdown run, and the brand new kicker, Alberto Castaneda, kicked the extra point. He'll be now kicking off again from his own goal line as back there for Arlington is Curtis Green, and not a good kick by Castaneda as that bounces into the front row at United Wireless Arena. That young lady there gets a souvenir, gets to take a football home, but that's a touchback for Arlington as they'll get the ball on their own 12-yard line. Alberto Castaneda, by the way, didn't play college football. He's a kicker out of Everett, Washington. He's a veteran, though, of the arena-style football, semi-pro football. Again, just signed this week. Storm had decided not to carry a kicker on the roster after the new rules where you can go for a 3-point conversion or a 4-point conversion, but they were having really difficulty on the kickoffs, and especially last week when they gave up 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns on short kickoffs. And here we go. The Arlington offense as Devin Godbolt. Saw him last year. 5'6", 200-pound running back out of North Texas. He's a Fort Worth native. That takes the ball out 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 2 on the play. Make it 3. 2nd down and 7 for Arlington. And those shiny new helmets, those orange helmets with the Longhorn logo. Good look. They're road white uniforms. Spent a lot of time in the state of Kansas playing teams from the CIF. End off to Godbolt again, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And that's a great defensive play right there by Sidney Jones for the Southwest Kansas Storm, a big defensive lineman. Let's watch him again. Number 99 right there in the middle. Ooh, nearly got a face mask in the arm and brings him down. And a lot of help from the other Storm players who, by the way, again, they're wearing all black uniforms tonight. It is a blackout for United Wireless Arena. All donations tonight as they're honoring local youth sports teams in Southwest Kansas, but all the donations tonight from the fans here will go to the local United Way. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter now. They're down at 8 for Arlington. Their quarterback, Kobe Gatson throwing deep. It's picked off at the 10-yard line. Brought back across midfield for the Storm defense. And that's LaMarcus Thomas. LaMarcus Thomas takes it down inside the 5-yard line. Kobe Gatson, the quarterback, going deep for Arlington, but picked off. Beautiful catch and defense from LaMarcus Thomas, the defensive back for the Storm, as we watch it again. Just went up and out jumped the intended receiver, Curtis Green, and snatched it away. Takes it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Ball will be marked at the 4. So the Storm have a terrific chance to score again. First and goal to go on the 4-yard line. Once again, so far so good for the brand new quarterback. Oh, what a big hit in the backfield as Sheldon Augustine taking the handoff. But right there to meet him was Darian Clark, defensive lineman. He played college football for the University of Arizona. 6'2", 230 pounds, just shot in there and made a big tackle. Another issue with this Storm team the first 2 games, offensive line has not been great, given their quarterback time and haven't been able to run the ball too much. Except we did see the big first down run to start this game. So right there, nobody was blocking Darian Clark as he got in there. We had a penalty on the play, so actually it's going to be against Arlington. First down and goal to go now from the 2. So that play negated the great defensive play. And here's the first touchdown of his Storm career. Devlin Isidore takes it in for 2 yards out. And it's 13-0 Southwest Kansas. Well, quarterback keeper around that right side, faking it up the middle. Nobody over there, just walks into the end zone for the easy touchdown. Devlin Isidore, his first TD as a member of the Southwest Kansas Storm. And Alberto Castaneda back in there to kick the extra point. Storm going conservative now with the new extra point rules. They're just going back to the kick for 1. And Castaneda's kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, the Storm, after an interception, have capitalized. Southwest Kansas on top of Arlington, 14-0. 5:44 left to go in the first quarter. We're back with more from Dodge City right after this.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Do you ever wonder why we always stress buying local? Because it gives us the opportunity to give back to the community and to make our towns better places to live.
It helps me make big plays. It helps me twirl faster.
It helps us get to nationals.
Every time you shop local, we are able to employ another one of your neighbors and give to a school, nonprofit, traveling team, or band. Thank you for helping us serve our communities. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Our story begins with a man named Mike who ventured deep into the jungle in search of a legend.
Here we go.
And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have this.
How'd he get the lemons out of the jungle?
Did he have like a suitcase? Or...
In his pockets or something?
Here's to Mike.
To Mike.
Well, Southwest Kansas Storm coming into this football game really looking for some good things to happen to get things turned around after the 0-2 start. And they are happening against the Arlington Longhorns as the Storm up 14-0 after a LaMarcus Thomas interception. He returned it 30 yards down to the 4-yard line, and from there the Storm take it in a couple plays later as Devlin Isidore scored on a 2-yard run. There's Jamie Payton. He's the head coach of the Arlington Longhorns. His offensive coordinator is Roy Smith, who'll be calling the plays as Alberto Castaneda will kick off for the Storm again from his own goal line. The last kick he had kind of squibbed sideways and took a bounce out of bounds. See if he gets one here. But once again, if the ball goes out of the back of the end zone without hitting the turf on the fly, it's a touchback at midfield. There's Castaneda. Close-up look at the kicker in Southwest Kansas. Storm up 14-0, kicking off again. This one's going to be taken by Curtis Green right in front of the goal line. Green brings it across the 15, up across the 20 and down at the 23-yard line, and that's where the Longhorns will have good field position to start their second possession of this football game. Again, their last possession, they turned it over on an interception thrown by their quarterback, Kobe Gatson. Again, Gatson, 6 foot, 197-pounder from Lamar, Texas. Played college football at Texas Wesleyan. Here's Gatson, number 10 for the Longhorns of Arlington, Texas. Referee tonight for the game, our white hat is Manu Preston, veteran referee in the state of Kansas, college football, junior college, Jayhawk Conference. Two receivers in motion, and Gatson's in trouble. He's going to get it away, though, to his receiver, Derek Cooper, and Cooper down the near sideline against the wall. This drive starts from the 22-yard line. That's second down and 1. A pick of a 9 on the play. Gatson with Godbolt is running back and a little zone read fake, but it was read perfectly by the new guy on the defensive line, Dalen Kofer, number 15 for the Storm. He read that play all the way. That makes it 3rd down and 6, a loss of 5 on the play. Terrific defense that time in the Storm.
Let's go, Storm!
Defense last week just always had their backs to the wall. The offense putting them in bad positions. We really never got a good read on how well the defense played, even though Beef scored 68 points. Now there's a pass complete down against the wall, and that is caught by Curtis Green, loses his helmet, and that's going to be first down for Arlington. Nice play there by Kobe Gatson, looking off the defense, looking left, throwing right, and it moves the ball down to the 8-yard line. And it's first down and goal to go for the Arlington Longhorns, looking to get on the board for the first time in this football game. Down 14-0. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. From United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Hand off to Godbolt. Cuts back down to the 5-yard line. A pick of about 3 on the play. Leon Lebo with you on the broadcast again tonight. Hope you have a terrific Saturday evening in this first Saturday of spring. So now it's second down and goal to go from the 5-yard line. Kobe Gatson, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Going to spin a receiver around that near. That's going to be Godbolt. And Gatson's going to keep it himself, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play. That went nowhere for the Longhorns as Storm defense in those all-black uniforms smothering the quarterback. Like he had a notion maybe to throw, and he's wrapped up there by, again, Dalen Kofer, who's second time he's tackled the quarterback for a loss in this game. So they're down and 8 now from the 8-yard line. Third down and goal to go. We're under at 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. And I think we have a timeout on the field. Arlington wants to talk it over as their offensive coordinator, Roy Smith, comes over. It's also, and with this long timeout, we'll have some entertainment here at United Wireless Arena. Sit back and enjoy. And we're back here to action as the Arlington Longhorns, the ball on the 8-yard line, third down and goal to go. Down 14-0, and the pass into the end zone, and Arlington, yes, touchdown. Say he made the catch. Let's see who comes out of there with it, as that is Derek Cooper, the 8-yard touchdown catch from Kobe Gatson. Fans arguing that that was incomplete. Let's see. I can't really tell, but it looks like he might have bobbled the ball there. And they're going to have a video review here as Manu Preston, the referee, will come over to look at it and make a determination. But that was close. Got a feeling there's going to be not enough evidence to overturn it, but we'll see. Again, Derek Cooper making the catch. If it stands, it'll be 14-6. Touchdown, Arlington. Again, just over a minute left to go in the first quarter. Preston, New Preston, looking it over. One of his officials. Tough call to make. The ball was hidden by the receiver, but it looked like he might have bobbled it. We're looking at it in slow motion. I think that ball may have hit the turf. Looks like they have made some sort of determination, maybe trying to figure out with the clock as we watch it right there again. You can see it. Did that ball hit the turf? Let's see. It's overturned. No touchdown. No touchdown. Looked like Derek Cooper probably bobbled the ball and went to the turf, and so that's going to bring a 4th down and goal to go now from the 8-yard line. Big play now for the for both teams here, for the Storm defense. Get a stop and take that 6 points off the board there. Good camera work by our guys there at United Wireless Arena. Clock running under a minute to play. So here we go. Kobe Gatson again, the quarterback. 4th down, goal to go for Arlington. Storm defense trying to give him a stop. Get the ball back on downs. Gatson's looking, and he's in trouble. He's hit. He's still on his feet. Throws into the end zone, and again, it is Cooper, and Cooper barely caught it, and it's a touchdown. Got it down in that deep corner there, hidden by the wall, so we couldn't really see, but the official gives the signal that it is a touchdown. Let's see it again. This will be the angle we will be able to see it. Nice play by Gatson to get away from the rush. Rolls out to his right, throws on the run, and yeah, that looks like no doubt a touchdown. I don't know if they'll have a review of this one or not, but Derek Cooper didn't get the first one, gets the second try, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, but first the extra point. And Darian Crow, he'll kick, try to make this a 14-7 game. Crow, another Texas College product, 5'9", 145 pounds. And that kick is good. And the Arlington Longhorns on the board, 14-7. Southwest Kansas Storm with the lead after the end of the first quarter. Back from the start of the second from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City right after this.
My dream day with Offset starts like...
Cardi, baby, get in. I surprised you with a place all to ourselves.
Thank you, baby.
You look gorgeous tonight, baby. We share our favorite McDonald's order.
And we start with a cheers. Let's eat. The Cardi B.
An Offset meal.
Hey.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
You came in after work, it's the only time you can. What would hit the spot right now, you wonder? Savory steak and bacon, grilled cheese, sounds like a great plan. Melty cheese and Texas toast will solve your hunger. But you're not as good as you were at 14. Wow, kids online are really mean. Sonic steak and bacon, grilled cheese.
Sonic.
Back at United Wireless Arena, the start of the second quarter, the Southwest Kansas Storm out to a 14-7 lead. They jumped out to a 14-0 advantage, scoring on their opening kickoff. Capped off by the drive, capped off by Billy Regan's 2-yard touchdown run. Then they got the ball back after LaMarcus Thomas interception. He returned it 30 yards down to the 4-yard line. And from there, a couple of plays later, the brand new quarterback for the Storm, Devlin Isidore, took it in from 2 yards out. That made it 14-0. But the Arlington Longhorns coming back on 4th down, scoring on a Kobe Gatson 8-yard touchdown pass to Derek Cooper, and that made it 14-7. Billy Riggins on the kickoff return for the Storm, kicks it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Billy Riggins. By the way, Zuri Davis no longer on the roster tonight. He'd been the kickoff return man. He's not on the transaction list, but he's not on the roster either. So Zuri Davis, by the way, fumbled the opening kickoff a week ago that kind of set the tone for that game. But Billy Regan started returning kickoffs late in the game last week, and there he is, the running back. And he'll be back on the field as the running back is Brandon Vincent with his new quarterback. Trying to get another touchdown here. And they're going to move that ball all the way down to the 5-yard line. There was a penalty on the play committed by Arlington, apparently. So it's 1st down and goal to go at the 5-yard line for the Storm of Southwest Kansas. Devlin Isidore sending his receivers in motion. Hand off to Billy Riggins. Riggins inside the 5, down to near the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal to go. Just underway, 2nd quarter action. Kind of a low snap. That's been a problem with this football team as well. We saw a bad snap last week that went into the end zone, was recovered for a Omaha touchdown, so they get that worked out as well. Devlin Isidore, and again, he has a backup quarterback now with Sean Kelly on the roster. Here's Billy Riggins up the pitch, and Riggins crunched at the 3-yard line. Oh, good defense there by the Arlington defensive line. Like Darian Clark leading the way again, the 6'2", 230-pounder out of the University of Arizona. Let's watch that again. It actually might be a forward pass as wrapped up right there. Nobody blocking on that one. Marvin Terry also on the tackle. Marvin Terry was a really good football player coming out of high school. Had all kinds of offers: Missouri, OU, Miami, TCU, Louisville. He committed to Missouri, and they got in a little trouble and lost the scholarship opportunity and ended up at Trinity Valley Community College and then on to Delta State. We have a timeout on the field called by the Storm. Devlin Isidore wants to talk things over. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in Dodge City right after this.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
At Lewis Automotive, we always say buy local. When you do, we can give back to our communities, making a solid investment in our future.
Because of you, I dig a little deeper. I retire for my goals.
And I can learn to fight through the rough and get back on course.
Thanks for helping us invest in area kids. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
And right back to action, and just like that, Devlin Isidore on the takes the snap over center and is brought down immediately. And that's going to be a loss of, let's see, it's still going to be at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and goal to go from the 5. So 2 consecutive plays going nowhere for the Storm as they get the ball in terrific field position. We watch it again. Isidore keeping it himself and nobody blocking. Number 15 there, Marvin Terry, in on the tackle. And Terry's a really terrific defensive lineman on this Arlington team. And another timeout against taken by Southwest Kansas. So with 4th down and goal to go from the 5-yard line, Storm want to talk it over once again. And it looks like they're going to kick the reason they're calling the timeout, they're going to kick a field goal here. As Alberto Castaneda is out there. Well, you signed a new kicker, you might as well use it. Get some points here. This will be about a 20-yard kick or attempt for Castaneda. Again, he's out of Everett, Washington. He was a high school star, did not play college football, but he's been around the arena game and semi-pro football. He's a veteran. Just signed this week by the Storm. Call this a 19-yard touchdown or kick a field goal attempt, and the kick is blocked. It is blocked, still on the knocked around there, and the Longhorns are going to pick it up, and they will have the football all the way down to the 10-yard line as Darian Clark takes it down there. That did not work out well for Southwest Kansas. As man, no blocking at all up front. We see this one again. Here's a replay, and wow, everybody in there on this. See who got the block. And again is Marvin Terry. Marvin Terry has just been spending a lot of time in the backfield of the Storm. As you see, the ball was knocked around, picked up by Darian Clark. Nobody really saw him pick it up. And he gets it down to the 10-yard line, and that's where the Arlington Longhorns will have it 1st and goal to go. Kobe Gatson back out there. A chance to tie this football game in the first quarter after that block field goal attempt. Gatson hands off to Godbolt. No, that's Jacob Dollar now in there. Jacob Dollar, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Dalen Kofer in on the tackle again, the Kentucky Wesleyan product. Brand new addition to the Storm team. Got a lot of help there too, as Devin Lewis in there with him. But Dalen Kofer that just signed this week with the Storm, one of 5 new players signing with Southwest Kansas. Kofer out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. He was a star at Bowling Green High School. Not to be confused with Bowling Green University of Bowling Green, Ohio. 2nd down and goal to go from the 10 as Gaston throws over the middle, and that ball falls incomplete inside the 5. The intended receiver is Derek Cooper, who has the touchdown in the first quarter. Look at it again. See, that ball was deflected. Now he just threw into a crowd and let him a little too much, and Cooper couldn't make the catch. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal to go. Arlington Longhorns trying to tie this football game here in the second quarter at Dodge City United Wireless Arena. Gats of a couple of running backs back there with him now. He's got Jacob Dollar. And I think that's Devin Godbolt in motion. And now we've got timeout or a penalty. We got a penalty. Nope. Okay, it's timeout Arlington. Longhorns want to talk it over now. 3rd and goal to go. In their last possession, they had it 4th and goal to go at the 8-yard line, and they were able to convert on 4th down for the touchdown when Kobe Gatson hit Derek Cooper 8 yards out. Good look at the defensive coordinator for the Southwest Kansas Storm. There he is, Marquise George. Hanathan Gibson, Dylan Umbra, and Pat Williams, also the assistant coach. There's Coach George, again the defensive coordinator, trying to get a stop here on 3rd down and goal to go. Kobe Gatson with Jacob Dollar in the backfield. Gatson back to pass, floats one over the middle. He's got his lineman eligible, and he makes the big catch. Is he in for the touchdown? Yes, indeed, he is. And the big man, let's see, did they rule that a touchdown? I believe it is. It's not going up on the board, though, so. No, it's 4th down and goal to go. Even the little confusing inside the arena there, but 4th down and goal to go from the 1. So Storm trying to come up with a big stop here. Try to get that ball back. Hand off to Dollar. Dollar stopped at the 2-yard line. And the Storm, the goal line stand. Southwest Kansas will get the ball back on downs. How about that? Big number 99, Sidney Jones leading the charge. Hand off to Dollar and just runs right into Jones, who wraps him up and then gets all kinds of help from his teammates in the all-black uniforms tonight. Boy, the Storm defense really needed that. Team needs that. 14-7 now. Storm with the football. Deep in their own territory, but they'll take it after that goal line stand. That was terrific. 8:38 left to go in the second half. They'll the ball on their own 5-yard line. Start this drive. There's Brandon Vincent. He's got to feel a lot better about this football team tonight. I don't know if he's getting a little word of advice there behind him from a fan. Devlin Isidore, the quarterback, again the brand new quarterback for Southwest Kansas, at his own goal line. He's dancing out of trouble in the end zone. Gets it over the middle, and it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Dorrance Carr Young, who's had a terrific start to the season. One of the bright spots in an otherwise dismal start. He's got 4 touchdowns. Been the leading receiver for this team, and that was just kind of behind him. He had to come back, try to catch it in and out of his hands. So that brings 2nd down and 10 from the 5-yard line. Von Van Dame out to that right side. In Isidore, he's going to throw. Van Dame is intended receiver, and that was nearly picked off, and nearly a pick 6 at that. Bring him 3rd down and 10. Devlin Isidore looking at Van Dame all the way, and pass just knocked away. Incomplete. So this was a problem last week for the Storm against the Omaha Beef. Deep in their own territory, they went 4 and out 3 times in a row in the second and the third quarter. And turned the ball over, giving the Beef terrific field position each time. The big play, 3rd down, the quick pass on the far sideline, and caught there at the 5, crosses to 10. And that's Sheldon Augustine, again another new member of the Storm tonight. And that's a nice pickup. Pickup of 7 on the play. So he goes to one knee to make that catch. Came around the block, crosses the 10. And that moves the ball up to the 12-yard line. So 4th down and 3. Big play here for the Storm. Trying to hold on to the football and not hand it over deep in their own territory. So we're just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Isidore is going to hand off to Billy Regans. Regans trying to get that 1st down, fight his way to the 15. I think he got some help, and he crosses the 15, and if he did, he's got the 1st down. Boy, that was a terrific effort by Billy Regans, and then his teammates coming in to push the pile. See Regans wrapped up right there by Darian Clark. Good defense by the Longhorns, but here comes the help behind him. As you see Jacob Vasquez, one of the offensive linemen, number 77, pushing from behind and pushing enough to get that 1st down. And moves the ball out to the 16-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Storm. Big 4th down conversion, thanks to large part to that big offensive lineman right there, Jacob Vasquez. Isidore looking, it's going deep, crosses the field. Oh, he had his man and just let him a little too much as Augustine goes flying over the wall. trying to chase that one down. Devlin Isidore rolling out to his right and then throwing back to his left a little bit off his back foot, and he had him open and just couldn't connect as Augustine goes flying over the wall there. No, so I'll bring up second down and 10. Well, check that. We got a flag on the play. And that's going to be against the Storm. So it'll be first down and 18 and moving that one back. Moving the ball back to the 8-yard line. It was holding against Southwest Kansas. So just under 5 minutes to play now in the first half. Storm on top 14-7. Haven't seen Devlin Isidore complete a long pass in this game yet. He's ran for a 2-yard touchdown. Pump fake, trying to get out of trouble. Throws that one sky high and into the stands it goes. Incomplete. And everybody chasing down. There's the young man with the. He's got a jersey from last week's game when they had the Cancer Awareness Night, and they wore the pink jerseys, and then they auctioned them off. And he and his dad got the jerseys. Now he's got a football. So that brings up second down and 18. So Isidore struggling to complete some passes here. 3 straight incomplete ones. Now he's going to run it himself. And he is hit as he crosses the 15. Hit right at the knees. And down he goes. That'll bring up third down. Gain of 12 on the play. Maybe 10 on the play. Third down and 8. Isidore, that was just a keeper all the way. Tackled by D. Clark, number 0. Kind of bounced off of him there. That moves the ball out to the 18. Brandon Vincent again took over as head coach May last season, the month of May, and now his first full season as the head coach. And the play clock is running down to 0, and they're going to have to call timeout. So another timeout issued against Southwest Kansas Storm. As you may have noticed, they were rushing to get out of that huddle, but the play clock was running down. So Storm on top 14-7, 3:11 left to go in the first quarter. Storm trying to get their first victory of the season. It would be a non-league victory, so but they would just like to get in the win column after what has been really a miserable start to the season. Again, outscored by a combined total of 98-27 in their first 2 games, and a lot of that had to do with quarterback issues and lack of offense, and really changing it up for tonight's game with 5 new players, including 2 brand new quarterbacks. Devlin Isidore, he's the starter, in 6'4", 204 pounds. Brandon Vincent. And they also picked up Sean Kelly. Kelly, a 6'2", 217-pounder from Missouri Southern State University. I'm told he's a really good athlete, all-around athlete. Baseball, basketball, track, good golfer, too. Isidore's going deep into the end zone and out of the end zone. Incomplete. 4th down and 8. Nice catch there by the Storm player on the bench. Defensive player, Marquise Robinson. So you see the almost his viewpoint. Augustine was the intended receiver, and he just overthrew him over the wall. D. Clark, or Marquise Robinson, pretty excited about that. Well, they're going to try a long field goal here. Alberto Castaneda, and the last time they tried a field goal attempt, it was blocked. He'll be kicking this from his own 10-yard line. It's blocked again. And Storm recover right there, but Arlington will take over on downs. Wow. 2 field goal attempts and 2 blocks. 2:13 left to go in the first half. 14-7 Southwest Kansas on top. We're back after this.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Well, the Arlington Longhorns trying to tie this football game in good position to do so right now as they have the ball on the Storm 12-yard line. First down and 10. Kobe Gatson hands off. No, keeps it himself. And brought down just shy of the 10-yard line. Mar Seard on the tackle, big veteran defensive lineman for Southwest Kansas. Also played for the Dodge City Law before it became the Storm. As clock running, 1:20 left to go in the first half. Again, the Storm attempting a 48-yard field goal was blocked. They've tried 2 field goal attempts. Both have been blocked tonight. So they got the new kicker, Alberto Castaneda. He has 2 extra points, but field goals haven't been working out real well for him. Gaston has plenty of time. He's going to dump it off to the far side and finds his running back, Devin Godbolt, who crosses the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up third down. Remember last time the Longhorns had the ball down here, the Storm came up with a goal line stand. See if they can do it again. Under a minute to play. We're back with more after this.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
Back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. 56 seconds left to go in the first half. The Arlington Longhorns with the ball at the Southwest Kansas Storm 9-yard line. Again, the last time the Longhorns had the football, they got it down to the inside the 5, and then a goal line stand as we see defensive coordinator Marcus George. Like to get another defensive stand here, goal line stand. Once again, it's a non-league game against the Arlington Longhorns. In the CIF, the Omaha Beef, Sioux City, or the Gillette Mustangs, Sioux City Bandits, all at the top of the standings at 2-0 in the Beef. They defeated Southwest Kansas and also Gillette Mustangs. The season opener winning 30-12 at United Wireless Arena. Still some fan activity going on. And the young lady there, big K-State fan. The Wildcat basketball team playing tonight for a chance to go to the Final Four at the East Regional at Madison Square Garden in New York. As we are still waiting for all the events to get over here and get the field cleared. All right, we're about ready to go. And third down and 7. So first down still available. The ball at the 9-yard line. Gatson sends receivers in motion. Looking, he's in trouble now. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to be brought down. But he throws it, and it's intercepted. He threw it up for grabs, and it was grabbed out of there. Oh, man, the Storm defense coming up big again as they intercept the football. And that's LaMarcus Thomas with his second interception of the game. How about that? Oh, that's a big break. But defensive line doing the job here, causing all kinds of problems. Gatson probably should have just ate the ball. Decides to throw it up for grabs and right into the hands of LaMarcus. Thomas. Interception, turnover. Storm get the ball back with 46 seconds left to go. And Jamar Sear leading the charge on the pressure on the quarterback, forcing Gatson to make that ill-advised decision to throw that ball up for grabs. Wow. Quite a turn of events there. Fortunate turn of events for Southwest Kansas. So the ball on their own 5-yard line after the interception. See if they can get something going in the final 46 seconds. Devlin Isidore, again, having problems connecting with some of these receivers. He's going to hand off to Billy Regans, and no gain on the play. And it looks like we have an injured player for Southwest Kansas. That's big number 71, Sebastiano Lito, center. Darian Clark once again on the tackle for Arlington. See Lito holding his arm going down. He'll stay in the game, though. He is this big center, number 71, 2nd down and 9. Pick up a yard on the play. Isidore out of his own end zone. Throws near side or the far sideline. Good move there at the 10-yard line. Across the 25. Down the near sideline. Touchdown, Southwest Kansas. Billy Regans taking the pass. And with no time left on the clock in the first half, Southwest Kansas takes a 20-7 lead with the extra point coming up. Billy Regans, just a quick pass out there the far sideline and made a tremendous cutback back to the near side and went down the sideline untouched for that touchdown. Billy Regans taking that ball. That's a 44-yard touchdown. Pass and run. And that's the first. And now the extra point is up as we continue to look at the replay here. And that's going to be the end of the first half. His extra point was no good. Southwest Kansas Storm on top of Arlington at halftime from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. It's 20-7. We'll be back with more at halftime right after this.
Officially, summer starts on June 21st. Unofficially, it's when flip-flops satisfy the dress code. When any pool makes a great pool party. When the water park opens in your backyard. When a single serving means 2 dogs. And when air conditioning is free with every purchase. The best things in summer are unofficial. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial.
ProTech Spraying Service is well known throughout Southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in Southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit ProTech Spraying Service online at protechspraying.com.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Like, is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Do you ever wonder why we always stress buying local? Because it gives us the opportunity to give back to the community and to make our towns better places to live.
It helps me make big plays. It helps me twirl faster.
It helps us get to nationals.
Every time you shop local, we are able to employ another one of your neighbors and give to a school, nonprofit, traveling team, or band. Thank you for helping us serve our communities. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Our story begins with a man named Mike, who ventured deep into the jungle in search of a legend.
Eureka.
And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have this.
How'd he get the lemons out of the jungle?
Did he have like a suitcase? Or...
In his pockets or something?
Here's to Mike.
To Mike.
My dream day with Offset starts like...
Cardi, baby, get in. I surprised you with a place all to ourselves.
Thank you, baby.
You look gorgeous tonight, baby.
We share our favorite McDonald's order.
And we start with a cheers. Let's eat. The Cardi B.
An Offset meal.
Hey! Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
You came in after work, it's the only time you can. What would hit the spot right now, you wonder? Savory steak and bacon, grilled cheese, sounds like a great plan. Melty cheese and Texas toast will solve your hunger. But you're not as good as you were at 14. Wow, kids online are really mean. Sonic steak and bacon, grilled cheese.
Sonic.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
At Lewis Automotive, we always say buy local. When you do, we can give back to our communities, making a solid investment in our future.
Because of you, I dig a little deeper. I retire from my goals.
And I can learn to fight through the rough and get back on course.
Thanks for helping us invest in area kids. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football. Football it is. Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
Halftime in Dodge City. The tennis ball throw at halftime has become quite a tradition here, trying to get it in the trash can out there in midfield. The kids love this, and then they end up going to pick up all the balls. Leon Leva with you on the broadcast. In halftime, the Southwest Kansas Storm leading the Arlington Longhorns 20-7 at the half, and the Storm finally getting some offense going. Their first opening drive, they take it down and capped up by that run by Billy Regans 2 yards out. And then the brand new quarterback, Devlin Isidore, high-stepping his way into the end zone, untouched, and made it 14-0 with the 2 extra points. And here come the Longhorns of Arlington. Nice play here by their quarterback, Kobe Gatson, on the run, and he hits Jerry Cooper in the end zone for the touchdown. And then how about a defensive stand from the Storm? Goal line stand as they stop Arlington inside the 5, and then again the Longhorns deep in Southwest Kansas territory. Gatson making an ill-advised play right there, picked up by LaMarcus Thomas, his second interception of the game, and the second interception led to a touchdown as Billy Regans takes the pass, Cuts across the field and down the sideline he goes for that touchdown right before the half ended, right as the half ended. His clock was running out. Extra point failed. But the Storm going up 20-7 against the Arlington Longhorns. Southwest Kansas still looking for its first victory of the year. Again, this is a non-league game against Arlington. Storm coming into this game 0-2. Halftime at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Back with more after this.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Do you ever wonder why we always stress buying local? Because it gives us the opportunity to give back to the community and to make our towns better places to live.
It helps me make big plays. It helps me twirl faster.
It helps us get to nationals.
Every time you shop local, we are able to employ another one of your neighbors and give to a school, nonprofit, traveling team, or band. Thank you for helping us serve our communities. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Our story begins with a man named Mike, who ventured deep into the jungle in search of a legend.
Here we go.
And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have this.
How'd he get the lemons out of the jungle?
Did he have like a suitcase? Or...
In his pockets or something?
Here's to Mike.
To Mike.
My dream day with Offset starts like...
Cardi, baby, get in. I surprised you with a place all to ourselves.
Thank you, baby.
You look gorgeous tonight, baby.
We share our favorite McDonald's order.
And we start with a cheers. Let's eat. The Cardi B.
An Offset meal.
Hey! Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
You came in after work, it's the only time you can. What would hit the spot right now, you wonder? Savory steak and bacon, grilled cheese, sounds like a great plan. Melty cheese and Texas toast will solve your hunger. But you're not as good as you were at 14. Wow, kids online are really mean. Sonic steak and bacon, grilled cheese.
Sonic.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
At Lewis Automotive, we always say buy local. When you do, we can give back to our communities, making a solid investment in our future.
Because of you, I dig a little deeper. I retire for my goals.
And I can learn to fight through the rough and get back on course.
Thanks for helping us invest in area kids. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Halftime at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Both teams back on the field getting ready for the start of the second half as Southwest Kansas Storm with a 20-7 lead over the Arlington Longhorns. And again, the Storm looking for their first victory of the season. It has not been a good start to this football season with the Storm. Again, 0-2. Both losses in the CIF. Outscored by a combined total of 98-27. And as a result of that, there were a lot of changes made this week as the Storm released 5 players, signed 5 new players, and most notably, they went and got a couple new quarterbacks as they got Devlin Isidore. He's the new starting quarterback. He's ran for a touchdown tonight, thrown for another. 6'4", 204-pounder from Navarro Junior College. Also played a little bit at North Texas. He's a Houston, Texas product. Sean Kelly also signed. He's the backup quarterback now. But a lot of changes and trying to get some offense going, as has been a slow going for this team to start this season. But right now they lead 20-7 in a non-league tilt against the Arlington Longhorns. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this.
Officially, summer starts on June 21st. Unofficially, it's when flip-flops satisfy the dress code. When any pool makes a great pool party. When the water park opens in your backyard. When a single serving means 2 dogs. And when air conditioning is free with every purchase. The best things in summer are unofficial. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
Well, getting ready to start the second half of action from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Leon Liebel with you on the broadcast. Southwest Kansas Storm on top of the Arlington Longhorns, 20-7. Storm got off to the early lead on their first possession, going down to inside the 4-yard line, and now Billy Regan's capped off the drive with a little 2-yard run. That made it 6-0. The new kicker, Alberto Castaneda, with the extra point, made it 7-0. And then LaMarcus Thomas came up with an interception. He returned it 30 yards deep into Arlington territory, and from there, 2 plays later, Devlin Isidore took it in, the quarterback, on a quarterback keeper, and made it 14-0. Arlington Longhorns came back as Kobe Gatson hit Derek Cooper in the end zone from 8 yards out. I made it 14-7. And in the second quarter, just as the clock was running down to 0, Isidore hit Billy Regans out of the backfield, and Regans did the rest, going 44 yards for a touchdown. The extra point failed, but that's where we are. 20-7 here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City as we get ready for the second half, as the Longhorns will be receiving the kickoff. Remember, they won the opening coin toss and elected to defer, so they'll have the first possession as we once again see Alberto Castaneda, the new kicker for the Southwest Kansas Storm, kicking out from his own goal line as is usual. It looks like they're doing a little repair work down there on the turf. Put some tape down the 15-yard line, so we may have a little bit of a delay here. Once again, the Storm, this is their 3rd game of the year, all 3 games here at beautiful United Wireless Arena. Terrific facility in Dodge City, Kansas, connected to the Boot Hill Casino Resort and Casino next door. In its 12th season, 12th year of operation, hosting state basketball tournaments, of course, indoor football, concerts. It's been a wonderful facility for the community of Dodge City. Again, the Dodge City Law, and now the Southwest Kansas Storm making their home here. Storm representing all of Southwest Kansas, the three major cities, Dodge City Liberal and Garden City ownership group from across the region. All black uniforms tonight for the Storm in this blackout to honor all the youth teams in the area. Once again, donations from tonight's game going to the local United Way. As once again we have a bit of delay as they're doing some repair work down there in the turf. So we're about ready for the start of the third quarter from United Wireless Arena. Once again, Alberto Castaneda will be kicking off. And see if we got things ready to go. I think we're ready for the kickoff now. If they've got whatever repair they needed to have made. Saturday night in Dodge City, Kansas. All right, Castaneda, who's got a couple of extra points, missed one, and then had 2 field goal attempts blocked in the first half. That's something the Storm would probably like to get corrected. As here is the kickoff to start the second half, and that was going to be a short one, taken inside the 10-yard line and up across the 20-yard line, and all kinds of Storm players on the stop over there. As for Arlington, it was Curtis Green, yes it was, on the return. So the Longhorns of Arlington will have pretty good field position to start their first possession of the second half. So we're underway of the third quarter from United Wireless Arena. Kobe Gatson back out there as the quarterback, number 10 for the Longhorns. Last couple of possessions over Arlington have been an adventure. They had the goal line. They were stopped at the goal line, and then Gatson deep in the Southwest Kansas territory, under pressure, going down through a interception, a ball up for grabs, picked up. Here's a pass complete to the near sideline. Derek Cooper. Cooper just shy of the 20-yard line as he is brought down by Cortez McGinnis on the tackle, number 8. For the Southwest Kansas Storm. A little play action there, not much. Not sure he was faking the handoff to. As he gets it off to his receiver, Derek Cooper. Cooper's got the touchdown catch in this game for the Longhorns. And the ball at the 21-yard line, second down and 3, has a pick of a 7 on the play. And I'm not sure who he's throwing that one to. Miscommunication with his receiver, who was deep into the end zone all alone, and that was Punch McQueen down there, and Gatson threw it. I don't know if he thought he was coming back for that or not, but he was very fortunate that ball was not picked up as it bounces into the stands for yet another souvenir. They're down and 3. All of a sudden the Arlington offense has kind of struggled here a bit. Gatson with receivers wide to the left end right now. He's going to send his running back in motion. He's going to keep it himself, going around that left side. And good defense from the Storm, stopping him right there at the wall. That's going to bring up 4th down. Marquise Robinson on the charge for the Storm defense. Number 0 gets him right. Well, actually, he came in second. As down at the bottom there, I think that's LaMarcus Thomas. Either way, good defense by the Storm. There's Thomas and Marquise Robinson. It's LaMarcus and Marquise. As that brings up 4th down and 3. See if the Storm can come back and get the ball over on downs once again. Done it before. Gatson out of that shotgun, and we're going to have a penalty. Or are we going to have a timeout? Oh, flag on the play. I think we may have a delay of game. Delay of game against the Arlington Longhorns. That'll move it back 5 yards and bring it 4th down and 8. So that's good news for the Storm defense. And just underway with second half action, and the Storm on top 20-7. So trying to get the ball back over on downs. Again, we talk about indoor football. It's always 4-down territory unless you elect to kick a field goal. Gatson out of that shotgun over the middle, and he's got his man. Bobbled it and caught it down to the 5-yard line. That's Curtis Green. What a catch. First down and goal to go for the Arlington Longhorns. Big play from Arlington on 4th and 8. Kobe Gatson finds his man over the middle. As you see, Curtis Green had the ball deflected. Came down with it, gathered it in, and takes it down just shy of the 5-yard line. Now they will mark it at the 5, so it's first down and goal to go at the 5 for the Arlington Longhorns. And Gatson's going to keep it himself. Cuts back in down to the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second down and goal to go from the 1. Gatson kind of swinging his way around that left side. Again, pulling it out of there on the handoff and then keep it himself here. He kind of almost lost his balance. Tackle made there by LaMarcus Thomas. So second down and goal to go from the 1-yard line. Storm have done a terrific job of stopping Arlington their last 2 possessions. But this time, there's a fumble. And that's going to be a loss of yardage. I was going to say it would maybe need something big to happen to get the ball back, and it nearly did. But Gatson taking the snap over center. That go right through his legs. Like he wasn't ready for it. And fortunately for Arlington, recovered back at the 4-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. They're down and goal to go. So nothing guaranteed for this Arlington offense right now. Again, they had the ball at the 2-yard line in the second quarter. They were stopped on downs, and then had the ball deep inside Southwest Kansas territory on another possession, and Gatson threw an interception here. He's going to throw one in the end zone, and he's got his man touchdown. And that, once again, is Derek Cooper, his second touchdown catch of the game, and that makes it 20-13. 4-yard touchdown pass from Kobe Gatson to Derek Cooper. Second time they hooked up down by the goal line. And Cooper, 2 touchdown catches. And see if they go for try to kick the extra point. Yeah, they're going to bring the kicker out, Darian Crow. Try to make it a 20-14 game. Getting the new extra point rules. We haven't really seen that in effect tonight, as both teams have been trying to kick extra points. You can go for 2 at the 2. You can move it back to the 5 and go for 3, or you can move it back to the 10 and go for 4. But both teams electing to just kind of play conservative and kick extra points and get 1. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:54 left to go in the third quarter, the Southwest Kansas Storm now with a 20-14 lead over Arlington. Back with more right after this.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Do you ever wonder why we always stress buying local? Because it gives us the opportunity to give back to the community and to make our towns better places to live.
It helps me make big plays. It helps me twirl faster.
It helps us get to nationals.
Every time you shop local, we are able to employ another one of your neighbors and give to a school, nonprofit, traveling team, or band. Thank you for helping us serve our communities. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, the Arlington Longhorns on their opening drive of the second half scored the touchdown, a 4-yard touchdown pass from Kobe Gatson to Derek Cooper. Second time they've hooked up for a TD in the game, and extra point was good, and they've cut the Southwest Kansas lead to 6, 20-14. They're getting ready for the ensuing kickoff. Arian Crow back on his own goal line. I think we still got some fan entertainment activity going on at United Wireless Arena, so we have a bit of a delay here for the football actions. The team's waiting around. So we're getting ready to go. Again, Crow to kick off in his own goal line, and Billy Regan's back there to receive for the Storm. And that ball is going to fly out over the wall, out of bounds, and that's going to be terrific for the Storm as they'll get the ball back. Or are they going to mark that? It's a touchback. And I think it's going to be, let's see who they mark it, but it'll be Storm football, their first possession of the second half. Let's see where they're discussing here. So I think they are going to bring it out to midfield, as the huddle is way back here at the goal line. These guys got a long way to run. They got to go at the 25-yard line. The rule is, again, if the ball goes out on the fly on the kickoff, the back of the end zone, receiving team gets a touchback at the 25, which is terrific field position, obviously, at midfield. Isidore handing out to Billy Regans, crosses the 20-yard line up to the 19. I think they were discussing whether that ball was went out of bounds, not in the back of the end zone, but toward the side, but they ruled it was out of the end zone. So, good news for the Storm. Second down and 4, pick up a 6 on that run there from Regans. Billy Regans having a pretty good night. Storm on top, 20-14, trying to get on the board here in the third quarter. First possession of the second half. Their new quarterback, new starting quarterback, Devlin Isidore. Isidore hands out to Regans again, and he is tackled from behind. Not much there. Marvin Terry. Marvin Terry is just a good football player. We talked about him earlier. He's got tremendous credentials, number 15 for Arlington. He was a really good player coming out of high school. Had all kinds of teams coming after him, and did commit to the University of Missouri. Had some problems off the field and lost that scholarship offer. Ended up at a junior college, but he is a terrific player, Marvin Terry. He's caused a lot of problems the Storm in the backfield tonight. And there's Regan again, and looks like he's got the first down as he is brought down from behind by Melvin Terry, who's, as far as I know, is no relation to Marvin. I've looked this up. I could not find any relation there, even though Melvin and Marvin Terry. Melvin on the tackle. He's a 5'10", 275-pound offensive lineman. More importantly, the Storm got the first down right there. They move it down to the 14-yard line, first down and 10. Storm looking content maybe to keep it on the ground here as Regan again, and crosses the 10 down near the 9-yard line. That'll bring up second down. Billy Regans. Looks like we got a Arlington player maybe injured on the play. 6:40 clock running here in the third quarter. And that'll make it second down and 7 as, well, we were just talking about Melvin Terry, and that is Melvin Terry down on the field. So injured player on the field for the Arlington Longhorns. Melvin Terry, again, the defensive lineman, number 00, getting helped up. Big man, Obi's okay. And the clock stopped with the injury on the field. 6:37 to go in the third quarter. Good look at Melvin and limping off the field, getting some help from assistant coaches and a trainer down there. I think the trainer is actually from the Storm helping out. All right, Billy Regan's there in the huddle, number 2. He's been running the football primarily on this drive as Storm started from the 25-yard line after the touchback. Ball going out of the end zone on the kickoff. And Devlin Isidore gets the play call from his coach, Brandon Vincent, and back into the huddle he comes. Number 6, Devlin Isidore. Again, the brand new quarterback. As 5 players were released from the Storm team this week and 5 new ones signed, including 2 quarterbacks, and Isidore is going to be sacked way back to the 20-yard line. And yeah, that is Marvin Terry, who we've talked a lot about in this football game. Down goes Isidore at the 20, across the 20. They're down at 17. It's the ball now at the 20-yard line. Isidore again out of the shotgun, and he's going to throw into the end zone and over the head of his intended receiver, Torrance Carr-Green, and out into the stands it goes. 4th down. All of a sudden, Storm, they had some momentum here on this drive, and then after the big sack, 4th and 17. Torrance Carr-Young, again the intended receiver. He's got 4 touchdown receptions on the year in the first 2 games. He was former quarterback Todd Stolbert's favorite target, no doubt about that. That and the other team. Threw 8 interceptions in 2 games. Oh, here's a nice catch by Carr-Young down inside the 5, and I think he's got the first down. That'll be 1st and goal to go for Southwest Kansas. What a pass from Isidore to Torrance Carr-Young. We're just talking about him. Isidore moving up in the pocket, and Carr-Young spins his way down to the 2-yard line. 1st down and goal to go from the 2 for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Devlin Isidore will be out of the shotgun. He's got Billy Regan standing next to him, and he hands off to Regan. No, he keeps it himself. Isidore, oh, he fumbles the football. It is picked up. It's brought the other way. That is D. Clark taking it all the way and caught from behind. Oh my, Isidore looked like he was getting into the end zone with a touchdown. Hit hard right at the goal line, fumbles the football. D. Clark picks it up, the 5'10", 155-pound defensive back from Texas College. Watch it again. Here's Isidore, keeps it himself right there, the big hit. And that was Trevor Pugh that came up with a hit. And D. Clark takes it all the way down, and a nice effort there on offense. Andre Thomas Cobb Jr., the hustle to chase him down and tackle him. As the ball will be down at the 3-yard line, so Arlington Longhorns. And now we're going to review something on this play. I think they're reviewing to see if Isidore actually got across the goal line before the fumble. That's what they're looking at right now. And I'm looking at it myself, the monitor here by the field, and they're slowing it down. It's they got another angle from the back of the end zone, but I'm not sure that's going to tell us much. But we shall see. But that is what they're reviewing now. Did Devlin Isidore cross the goal line before the ball was knocked away by Trevor Pugh? Again, the fumble The hit by Pugh, scoop by D. Clark. Looked like it was a scoop and score for a long time until Andre Thomas Cobb Jr. chased him down from behind to save the touchdown. The ball, if this stands, the Longhorns will have the ball on the Southwest Kansas Storm 3-yard line, 1st and goal to go. But right now, as you see, Manu Preston and his crew checking out the review, and it's really difficult to tell if he crossed the goal line. We'll see what the verdict is here as they talk it over. 20-14, Storm on top. Longhorns, if this is upheld, the Longhorns will have a great chance to take the lead here. A touchdown and an extra point. As we see it again, what do you think at home? Did he get in? It's hard to tell with no camera right down the goal line there, but it was very, very close. Let's see. And it does stand. Probably just not enough to overturn that, and quite honestly not sure if he did get it over the goal line. So it is a fumble return, and the Longhorns in terrific shape. 1st down and goal to go. There it is again. Isidore has it knocked away by D. Clark, or by Trevor Pugh, and then D. Clark picking it up. And terrific hustle from behind to save the touchdown. Andre Thomas Cobb Jr., the wide receiver for Southwest Kansas, making a nice defensive play. And 1st and goal to go. And how about that? A loss of yards on the play as the handoff is to D. Clark, who's in on offense. So we move it back to the 5-yard line, and it's now 2nd down and goal to go from the 5. Loss of 2 on the play. Kobe Gatson out of the shotgun into the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Swatted away by Ethan Owens, another one of the new signees for the Storm team this week, making his presence known on a touchdown saving play right there. Oh, just cut in front of the intended receiver, knocked it away with his left hand, incomplete. They're down and goal to go down from the 5-yard line, and Arlington's had some difficulty in the red zone, no doubt about that. They've also had success, 2 touchdowns though, but they seem to wind it down to 3rd or 4th down before they have some success. And right at the feet of his intended receiver, incomplete. D. Clark, intended receiver, and right at his feet, and it's 4th down and 5, and the Storm with an opportunity here for another goal line stand. Kobe Gatson guiding that ball instead of throwing it. So we near the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Storm on top, 20-14, trying to hold on to that lead, trying to get their first victory of this young football season. Again, a non-league game tonight against Arlington, but looks like now the Longhorns are going to try the field goal, and this will be a 19-yard attempt. It's Darian Crow will kick it from his own 11-yard line, or the 11-yard line of Southwest Kansas. Kick is up, and it's blocked. Wow! And I think that is Sidney Jones who got a big old hand on it. Wow! What a defensive stand from the Storm as they block the field goal attempt. We've had 3 blocked field goals in this game. Both teams. Let's watch this one again. Number 99. Actually, I think that might have been LaMarcus Thomas. I'm not sure, but Sidney Jones celebrating number 99. He was in there pushing the line, but there's LaMarcus Thomas. I think he's the one that got the hand on it. He's got the height. Just got it, too. All right, the Storm will take over on downs once again. 1st down and 10 on their own 5-yard line. Big defensive stop. Isidore, and he's going to hand off from his own goal line, and no No gain on the play. Handing off to one of his receivers. That was Torrance Carr-Young. And a big catch. Last possession that looked like the Storm were going to score, and then they fumbled the ball. But no gain on the play, so 2nd down and 10, again from the 5-yard line. Devlin Isidore. Tall quarterback, 6'4". Out of his own end zone. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going down. That's a sack at the 2. Lucky to get out of the end zone and prevent the safety. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. That clock running, and that'll bring up 3rd down, and see where they mark that. Once again, watch it. Isidore right there, and nearly brought down the goal line, and then finally was sacked. 3rd down and 13, a loss of 3 on the play. So from their own 3-yard line, now the Storm got to get something going on offense here and get a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Isidore. Quick pass to the far sideline. And that is Sheldon Augustine with the catch. Again, Augustine, a brand new player for the Storm. He's made his presence known tonight with several catches. And a nice player for this team. So some breathing room at least, but it's 4th down. So the Arlington Longhorns, their defense have a chance to get the ball back over on downs. So 4th down and 8. Are they going to try a field goal, another long field goal attempt? That is the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We'll find out what they're going to do right after this, when the 4th quarter begins. We'll be back with more from the United Way.
Our story begins with a man named Mike, who ventured deep into the jungle in search of a legend.
Eureka.
And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have this.
How'd he get the lemons out of the jungle?
Did he have like a suitcase? Or...
In his pockets or something?
Here's to Mike.
To Mike.
My dream day with Offset starts like...
Cardi, baby, get in. I surprised you with a place all to ourselves.
Thank you, baby.
You look gorgeous tonight, baby.
We share our favorite McDonald's order.
And we start with a cheers. Let's eat. The Cardi B.
An Offset meal.
Hey! Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
All right, start of the 4th quarter, and it is the Longhorns of Arlington. Or check that, the Storm going to try a long field goal. The new kicker, Alberto Castaneda's had 2 of these blocked tonight from his own 2-yard line, and that one is going to be short, and it will be possibly returned on the other end. Yes, indeed, picked up there, which is just as good as a punt. I was going to explain that. You know, the long field goal attempt, if you can get it, you can get it, but there's no punting really in indoor football, so that is just as good as a punt as it was returned on the bounce. The Arlington Longhorns, that was Curtis Green, the return man. So Arlington defense comes up big, getting the ball basically over on downs as Curtis Green over there talking to the young fan. I think he gave him something there, a little souvenir. That kid was pretty excited. By the way, we've got a college basketball score to pass along to you tonight as We got a lot of K-State fans, Kansas basketball fans in the state of Kansas. Florida Atlantic has knocked off K-State 79-76 to win the East Regional. Florida Atlantic advancing to the Final Four out of Conference USA. Who would have had them in their bracket, huh? K-State ends a fabulous season under their first-year coach, Jerome Tang. Meanwhile, Kobe Gatson nearly throws another interception, scrambling for his life. And we saw him do that earlier in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback from the defense of the Storm. So we see Devin Lewis talking to Marquise George, the defensive coordinator. And Gatson moving up in the pocket, bouncing out to his right. You know, that ball just slipped out of his hands. He threw it, but it came out really strange, almost sideways. All right, second down and 10 for the Longhorns. Then they're on their own 17-yard line. Gatson back to pass again. He's going deep. And it's going to be intercepted. Bounced all around. Storm have the football. That's Marquise Robinson. Robinson still on his feet. Carrying it down, dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow, what a play. That ball was bouncing all over the place down on the goal line, never touched the turf. Robinson picks it up, and a electrifying run down the far sideline, dives into the end zone for that touchdown. (26-14) Storm. Watch it again. Gatson going deep. Here it is. The ball is almost caught on the ground by LaMarcus Thomas. Bounces up in the air. Robinson picks it up. Watch this, little stutter step. Cuts back. And down the sideline he goes. The only one he had to beat was the quarterback, and then he dives into the end zone for the touchdown. And 26-14 Storm up by 12 with a chance here to add to it as Alberto Castaneda back in there to try the extra point. How about that? That was terrific. And now we got a timeout on the field. Alberto Castaneda in there to try the extra point. 26-14. And a nice performance tonight from the Storm. We really need something positive to happen after a tough opening to this season. The first two losses have not been good. Both blowouts. Ethan Owens, again, one of the new additions to this team. He's holding on the extra point, number 18. Alberto Castaneda. And he last played with the Fayetteville Mustangs of the National Arena League. Trying for the extra point, and it is up, and it is good. And the Storm now on top by 13, 27-14 with 12 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this football game. We'll have more from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City right after this. But first, let's see the interception once again, bouncing up. Robinson bringing it right at you, number 0. Look at the high stepping and the moves, and then right here. This got the fans excited. The dive into the end zone up against the wall. Touchdown, Storm. I guess, are we going to keep it right here?
You came in after work, it's the only time you can. What would hit the spot right now, you wonder? Savory steak and bacon, grilled cheese, sounds like a great plan. Melty cheese and Texas toast will solve your hunger. But you're not as good as you were at 14. Wow, kids online are really mean. Sonic steak and bacon, grilled cheese.
Sonic. All right, quickly back here at United Wireless Arena, the Southwest Kansas Storm up 27-14 after that 50-yard pick six from Marquise Robinson with an assist from his fellow defensive back, LaMarcus Thomas, who was on the ground and had the ball in his hands, and then it popped up out of his hands, but caught by Robinson there at the in the end zone near the goal line. He takes it all the way back, and the extra point is good. And so now the ensuing kickoff. For some reason, both teams are on the wrong side of the field. So Castaneda will be kicking off from his own goal line once again. Again, one of 5 players signed, new players signed this week by the Southwest Kansas Storm. After that 0-2 start, they had to make some decisions and make some moves, and they did. And right now, it looks they're going in a positive direction, at least for tonight, against this Arlington Longhorn team. A non-league game, once again, but this is by far, well, the most points they've scored this season in a game. They had 15 last week, 12 2 weeks before that. Outscored 98-27. So tonight they matched their season total, and we're going to have, this is basically an onside kick. Castaneda, a little pooch kick. Did the Storm come up with it? And the officials looking down at the bottom of the pile to see who has it. The players fighting for possession. How about Castaneda, number 20? Kicker right in there. He's fighting with the big guys. It looks like the Storm going to come out of there with it, as that is Andre Thomas Cobb Jr., and that is basically an onside kick. And Brandon Benson with a smile on his face. And a new quarterback looks like is coming into the game. Sean Kelly, number 7, is walking alongside his head coach, offensive coordinator, Brandon Benson. And Sean Kelly will be coming in, the 6'2", 217-pound quarterback from Missouri Southern. Watch this again. Boy, that was a great hit there, knocking the return men out of the way. As for the Storm, that was Billy Regans who does it all. Man, he made a big hit there. And then they come out of it. Thomas Cobb Jr. comes out of there with it. And the Storm have the football on the Arlington 17-yard line. And now it looks like the Longhorns are calling a timeout. Be first down and 10. And once again, Southwest Kansas bringing in a new quarterback. They signed 2 new ones this week. Again, Devlin Isidore, who got the start. And now Sean Kelly into the game. And more on Kelly. Again, he played at Missouri Southern State. He also, before that, played at Monroe College. He is a native of Colchester, Connecticut, where he played at Bacon Academy. All-state, and also a basketball, baseball, and track athlete. And he hands out to Billy Regans on his first play from scrimmage and down to the 14-yard line. That's a pick of about 3 on the play. Bring up second down for the Storm. Again, there's Sean Kelly, number 7. 2 quarterbacks now on the roster. He started the season with just 1. Again, that was Taj Thomas Tolbert, but he struggled in those opening 2 games. Cut this week and replaced by Devlin Isidore, and now Sean Kelly making his first appearance for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Out of the shotgun, standing on his own 20-yard line. Kelly, hands up. Billy Regans flagged down on the play. Regans just shy of the 10-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is. A bit of a zone read. Looked like Kelly might have wanted to bring that out of there and keep it himself, but Regans just kept holding on. Trying to figure out what the penalty. Illegal defense against Arlington, so it'll be second down and 7. Second down again for the Storm. Sean Kelly directing the guys around, and he's got 2 wide receivers over here. Again, Torrance Carr Young on the near sideline. We'll spread out to the right. We'll keep an eye on him. Sean Kelly takes the snap. Now he's going to keep it himself. Kelly tries to cross the 10-yard line, but a nice tackle from behind. And Arlington, a big defensive play there, and that brings up third down now. Sean Kelly, his first time running the football. Had a little daylight over there, but caught from behind. 27-14. Storm on top, trying to add to the total here. A little over 10 minutes to go. Good look at Kelly, and the young man from Connecticut. Long way from Dodge City, hands off to Billy Regans, fights his way that left side, and then Longhorns, all those white jerseys around him. There's a big wall over there. Let's see, that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Now, will they try another field goal attempt here? Castaneda. They got the kicker. They've tried a couple of those tonight. 2 have been blocked. Had one long one way short. Long attempt. They're going to try for it, though. 4th down and 1. They're going for it. Why not? Getting the ball on the 8-yard line as Billy Regans getting some help from his teammates, getting that chin strap all wrapped up. Kelly gets his guys in motion. Hands out to Billy Regans. He's got the first down on the right side as he crosses inside the 10-yard line. Or did he? Longhorns are celebrating, but oh, let's see where they spot that ball. That was a little longer enough. 1 yard. Yeah. Ooh, he may have not got that. Yeah, they say he did get the first down. First down and goal to go from the 7, at least according to the scoreboard. But they may still measure this. Nope. First down. No, first down Longhorns. Wow. Woo, what a big defensive stop from Arlington. I took it for granted there that he had the first down, but I think that last effort just kept the ball back of the line of gain. And good defense from Arlington. And so the Storm defense has to come back on the field. The Arlington Longhorn offense, we're still waiting for them to all come out. There's their quarterback, Kobe Gatson. Gatson, who just threw a pick 6 last possession. The 2 interceptions in this game. All right, we're nearing 8 minutes to go in the game. 27-14. It's still a ball game. Arlington with the football. Pass complete over there to Derek Cooper. Cooper trying to get some help up. That's a big of a 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. The Longhorns. Kobe Gatson, again, played college football at Texas Wesleyan, the quarterback. 2 guys in motion. And deep down the field and broken up at the 10-yard line by LaMarcus Thomas, who's having a heck of a game. He's got 2 interceptions, almost 3, and then he breaks that one up. Gatson, there's a good look at it from his point of view. He had his man, and Thomas just comes in to close the gap at the last second and knock it away. And so that brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 4 now for the Longhorns. We've had some big 3rd and 4th down plays in this football game. Both sides of the line of scrimmage. Gatson hands off to Godbolt. Godbolt, who haven't heard much from lately. Devin Godbolt, he's the starting running back, but first time he's carried the ball since early in the first half. And did he get the first down as he reaches across the line of gain? I believe he did. But I have been wrong before, obviously. So that is a first down. 1st and 10 as the ball's moved up to the 18-yard line. The Longhorns keeping their drive alive. Gatson dancing around back there looking for somebody. And he's going to keep it himself and picks up some yardage on the far sideline as he swings it around the wall over there. Fans getting a close-up look at the Arlington quarterback. Under 6 minutes to play. Arlington doesn't seem to be in a hurry here as they're down 27-14, but You can score in arena football. Doesn't take a lot of time on a short field like this, but still got to do it. As the ball's moved to the 24-yard line, just shy of midfield, the 50-yard field. And it is second down to 4. Pickup of 6 on the play. Gatson, he throws over the middle and incomplete. Intended receiver just smothered there by Trey Artis on the coverage for Southwest Kansas. It's one of my favorite names, Punch McQueen, the intended receiver. Punch been targeted only a couple times in this game. 6'1", 210-pounder from University of New Mexico, Dallas native. There he is, number 80, Punch McQueen. And Punch will go out wide to the left here. 3rd and 4 now. Gatson in trouble. Oh, he gets away from him, moves up in the target and slides down. We may have a late hit. Yeah, the flag's coming down. Yeah, he was sliding down and they got him, and that's always going to be a late hit, and that'll be a first down for Arlington. Watch it again as he gets out of trouble, moves up in the pocket, and right there, yep. And that's Cortez McGinnis who hit him when he was going down. So, see the call on the play. Manu Preston, the referee, the white hat, making the call. Again, a personal foul, late hit on Cortez McGinnis, and that's going to move the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. Crowd at United Wireless Arena not happy. They're booing, but probably a good call. Gatson again out of the shotgun, backing up, and he's going to just throw it away. And some guy got a lucky bounce up there. There he is. Got a football to take home. That was a perfect bounce right there. Went through the hands of those guys in front of him, though. But he made a nice effort to get it. Congratulations to that fan. 4:03 left to go in the game. And it is second down and 10 now. Gatson, by the way, making the right move there, throwing that one away. He was really in trouble, backpedaling. Gatson again. Kobe Gatson's going to move up in the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. He's got room to run on that right side, and he's pounded up against the wall just shy of the 5-yard line. Keontae Griffin making the hit. So we see Gatson once again running it right there. Griffin, number 4, and then also on the Marquise Robinson, actually the big hit, pounding him into the wall. So 3rd down and 4 now at the 6-yard line. First down still available for the Longhorns. Gatson, he's in trouble, and he's going to throw it away as he's in the grasp. He had a man in the area, so it will not be intentional grounding. Good defense from the Storm as it brings up 4th down and 4, trying to stop the Longhorns once again down here near the goal line. As that was Keontae Griffin in the backfield, putting the pressure on the quarterback for the Storm. So big play obviously for both teams here. It's 4th and 4, the ball on the 6-yard line of Southwest Kansas. This defense has done a terrific job of stopping Longhorns in the red zone. Gatson in trouble, and he's going down, and that is a fumble. And now they say he was down, so no fumble, but the Storm will take over on downs. How about that? Jamar Seard in there on the sack. And the Storm stopping the Longhorns again in the red zone, and they get the ball back on downs. Oh, the defense has come to play in this game tonight. Talk about the offensive struggles in this season, but anyway, Southwest Kansas on top, 27-14. The Storm will have the football, and we return right after this.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
At Lewis Automotive, we always say buy local. When you do, we can give back to our communities, making a solid investment in our future.
Because of you, I dig a little deeper. I retire for my goals.
And I can learn to fight through the rough and get back on course.
Thanks for helping us invest in area kids. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
2:11 left to go in this football game. The Storm of Southwest Kansas on top of the Arlington Longhorns, 27-14. The Storm just got the ball back over on downs after the sack of Arlington quarterback Kobe Gatson, who went down with an injury. He was hurt and was helped off the field. Let's watch it again. Gatson in trouble. Jamar Seared in there on the pressure, and he was just wrapped up and brought down and then injured on the play. And they ruled him in the grasp and no fumble on the play. But then Gatson looked like he was hurt pretty bad when we saw during the break. So we'll see if he returns or not. They do have a backup quarterback, Javon Valentine. But right now it's the Storm with the football on their own 21-yard line near midfield. Sean Kelly again, the quarterback, hands off up the middle to Billy Regans, who crosses midfield. That'll bring up second down as we're under 2 minutes to play in the game. In blackout night to honor the youth teams in the area. Storm wearing the all-black jersey or uniforms tonight. They'll auction off these jerseys later. Of course, they usually wear the green and the teal and purple. And last week they had hot pink, and tonight all black. And Billy Regans again going to run the football, run that clock. Storm up 27-14. Again, Storm in one game matching their season total of points as we're nearing the 1 minute warning in this football game. And let's see if they get a play off here or not as the clock winding down to the 1 minute mark. And now they'll stop it there. The 1 minute warning from Dodge City, United Wireless Arena. Southwest Kansas Storm holding on to a 13-point lead. Back with more right after this.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout Southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in Southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Again, 1 minute left to go in the game, and as they're getting ready to honor the fan of the game with the traveling trophy. And they're giving it to the kids right there in the front row. And they'll get that trophy, and I'm not sure if they get to keep that for the whole week or just get it for the evening, and then it'll be handed off to somebody else next week or the next home game at United Wireless Arena. Win or lose, the fans seem to have a lot of fun here, and tonight it's even better when you are winning, as the Storm up 27-14. Again, the 1 minute warning, and 3rd down and 5. And Sean Kelly, second possession for the backup quarterback, and that snap hit the ground and bounced into his hands, and he does a nice job of holding on to it. Loss on the play, so that brings up 4th down. Again, that was a problem in the first 2 games, bad snaps for this team, and pretty much clean tonight, but that one hit the turf. As you may have heard, the clock running, so less than a minute to play. Well, the clock not running, 56 seconds to go. Storm trying to close this one out and get their first victory of the season. Now they'll still be 0-2 in the league, in the CIF, because this is a non-conference game, but it's got to make them feel a lot better than they were coming in out of last week's game against Omaha. They lost 68-15, and we've got a timeout on the field. So 4th down and 8. Looks like the Storm want to talk it over here a little bit. Again, the next home game for the Storm will be April 8th. That'll be against the Topeka Tropics back in the CIF.
Victory Electric, Western State Bank, Twitter Livestock, YMCA Dodge City and Central Station.
As here we're back to action. 4th down and 8. Sean Kelly. Have yet to see him throw the ball. Let's see if he's going to have to pass here on 4th and 8. He's going into the end zone. He's got a man wide open for the touchdown. Sean Kelly, his first pass as a member of the Southwest Kansas Storm is a touchdown. Caught by Andre Thomas Cobb. How about that? Sean Kelly throwing it up. I thought he was maybe tossing that one up for grabs the way he just threw it up there, but he had a man wide open behind the defense and right on the money. Touchdown Storm, and they are up 33-14, and Alberto Castaneda come in to try the extra point. And Ethan Owens holding, and the kick is up and no good. Wide right, no good. Second time he's missed an extra point attempt tonight, but the Storm on top, 33-14, 52 seconds left to go in this football game from Dodge City. Back with more after this.
Do you ever wonder why we always stress buying local? Because it gives us the opportunity to give back to the community and to make our towns better places to live.
It helps me make big plays. It helps me twirl faster.
It helps us get to nationals.
Every time you shop local, we are able to employ another one of your neighbors and give to a school, nonprofit, traveling team, or band. Thank you for helping us serve our communities. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
Well, after a 27-yard touchdown pass from Sean Kelly to Andre Thomas Cobb Jr., the Southwest Kansas Storm leading now 33-14 over the Arlington Longhorns here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. 52 seconds left to go in this game. Alberto Castaneda kicking off again for the Storm. Again, one of 5 new players signed by the Storm this week. Decided to go out and find a kicker, and they got Castaneda. Just missed his second extra point, but last time he kicked off, he had that little pooch kick that turned into an onside kick as they recovered it and were able to convert. Castaneda will be kicking off with the trumpet blaring in the background. And this one's going to go near the goal line, and it is going to be brought out of there by Jamal Mitchell. First time we mentioned his name tonight. Mitchell, the return man on that play for the Arlington Longhorns. Talk about the Storm next home game being in 2 weeks, April 8th against the Topeka Tropics. They're on the road for the first time next week at Sioux City, take on the Bandits. And the Bandits off to a 2-0 start, so that's going to be a tough road game for the Storm, but certainly they got to feel a little bit better about themselves after this performance tonight, finally getting some offense with the new quarterbacks and defense coming up with some big stops, leading 33-14, and we do have a new quarterback. And quite honestly, we don't have number 5 on our roster. But the pass is incomplete. Moving up in the pocket and well short of the target. Derek Cooper, the intended receiver. So second down and 10 for Arlington. I guess, yeah, it's Richard Atkins actually playing quarterback. Okay, Richard Atkins, 6'2", 190-pounder. He's also listed as a defensive back out of Arlington High School. And maybe not a regular quarterback because he's been off target a couple times here. Hey, another one into the seats down there, and boy, those guys are happy. They get that football. They're down in 10 now. 36 seconds left to go in the game. Once again, Kobe Gatson out of the game. He went down after that sack on their last possession. Went down and was on the field for a long time during the break and taken out of the game and injured. And here's looks like an interception. Yes, indeed. Storm come up with their 4th interception of the game. And Trey Artis comes up with it. Trey Artis, the interception. And 28 seconds to go, the Storm on their way picking up their first victory of this 2023 season. Again, LaMarcus Thomas has 2 interceptions tonight. Marquise Robinson has a pick 6, and now Trey Artis comes up with the interceptions. He picks up Richard Atkins, who's in kind of an emergency quarterback situation for Arlington with the injury to Kobe Gatson. So Sean Kelly back in there as the quarterback for the Storm. And his last possession, Kelly threw his first touchdown, threw his first pass as a member of the Storm, and a wide open Andre Thomas Cobb caught it. There's Billy Regans trying to get some instructions, evidently from the sideline. I don't know what's going on there, but 28 seconds left. This one's about over. So Storm again will be on the road next week at Sioux City, take on the 2-0 Bandits, 2-0 in the league, the CIF. Sean Kelly. See if they just hand off to Billy Regans here and run that clock. Now Kelly's going to keep it himself, trying to get a block from Regans. Bounces out to the outside, pick up about 3 on the play. And that clock winding down now, and see if they even run another play here. And that should be it. As finally the clock will 5 seconds to go, and yeah, there's the countdown to a victory. Southwest Kansas Storm on the board with their first victory of the season, a non-league win tonight over the Arlington Longhorns, 33-14, the final from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. We'll be back to talk more about it right after this.